Take a picture. Hey, we're about to save these people. I done saved one.
One just jumped out. One. A powerful flash flood swept through southern Indiana on Monday after an extraordinary burst of rainfall overwhelmed communities, flooded roads, and forced emergency evacuations across Harrison County. The disaster began in Lanesville, where weather officials reported between 6 and 8 inches of rain fell in roughly 3 hours. The intense downpour caused water levels to rise rapidly, transforming streets into rivers and trapping residents inside homes.
There's the alibi. Lawyers Hardware.
Authorities said numerous emergency calls were received from people surrounded by floodwaters. Some residents were advised to move to higher ground, including rooftops, while rescue crews worked to reach those stranded by the fast-moving water.
The alibi is getting overtaken. Oh, we need to get out of here. The water's all the way up there. And we have to shop.
Videos and photos from the scene showed widespread flooding across neighborhoods, businesses, and recreational areas. Significant flooding was reported at the Lanesville Youth League ballpark, while other footage captured roads completely submerged and vehicles stranded in deep water.
Downtown Corydon. Probably from Tyson's Chicken. All of downtown
State
Corydon.
Road 62, a major route through the area, was covered by floodwaters in several locations, disrupting travel and isolating parts of the community. Reports also indicated damage to infrastructure as powerful currents rushed through the region. Officials confirmed that several propane tanks were swept away by the floodwaters, creating additional safety concerns. One drifting tank was captured on video as emergency responders monitored conditions. Residents described scenes of devastation. Some reported seeing livestock carried away by the flood, while others watched helplessly as homes, RVs, and personal belongings were engulfed by rising water. Search and rescue teams deployed boats to assist trapped residents, while Indiana State Police mobilized resources on the ground and in the air. Community members shared stories of neighbors helping neighbors as the disaster unfolded. Local volunteers and businesses reportedly assisted evacuations and helped move vulnerable residents to safer locations as conditions worsened. The flooding quickly spread beyond Lanesville. Water flowing downstream entered nearby Corydon, causing additional road closures and flooding in the downtown area. Videos showed streets submerged and water surrounding businesses as authorities urged residents to avoid affected areas.
Our front porch.
By mid-afternoon, portions of Corydon, including areas near Rice Island, were underwater. Flooding was also reported along State Road 62 and nearby communities as runoff continued moving through the county. Fortunately, conditions began improving after the heaviest rainfall ended. By early evening, water levels in Lanesville had dropped significantly, and many flooded locations showed signs of recovery. However, residents now face a lengthy cleanup effort as they assess damage left behind by the sudden disaster.
Take picture. Hey, we're going to save these people. I done saved one.
One just jumped out. One just...
Forecasters say additional rain may fall across southern Indiana, but current projections suggest it is unlikely to produce flooding on the same scale. Emergency officials continue urging residents to avoid flooded roads and never drive or walk through moving water, warning that even shallow floodwaters can become deadly.
Yeah, that's a lot of sewer out there.
I don't know. I don't know if 62 is flooded or not.
The flash flood serves as a stark reminder of how quickly extreme weather can turn dangerous. Within only a few hours, a quiet Indiana community was transformed by raging water, emergency rescues, and widespread disruption. As recovery efforts continue, authorities are assessing damage while residents begin rebuilding. For many in Lanesville and Corydon, the images of submerged neighborhoods, rooftop evacuations, rescue boats, and floodwaters racing through town will remain a lasting reminder of one of the most significant flash flood events to strike the region in recent years.
And there's the alibi. Lawyers Hardware.